Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Bernadette from Burn Stitches. Happy Tuesday everyone. It's been about 2 weeks since my last video and I'm back for a new update. So it's been fantastic the last few weeks. Thank you all so much for watching my latest video. It was my celebratory 4K subscribers and I did a giveaway for a $50 123 stitch gift card. The response was very overwhelming. I'm very excited that a lot of you have decided to participate. And so before I get started on the rest of the video, I'd like to announce the winner. I did do like a comment picker through the list, and the winner is Gigi Miller 3929. And this is the comment. So if you can please send me an email. My email is on my YouTube channel, but it's burnstitches@gmail.com. Please send me your email address so I can get that sent over to you. So many congratulations and thank you all for everyone who decided to join in. It was really great reading all of the charts that you are thinking about purchasing. I actually ended up making a list for some of those that I have never even heard of or have not really paid attention to. So it was really great to also get an idea of what else is out there. So thank you all so much, and I'm really excited to be here with all of you. So since my last video, I've had one finish and I have FFO'd a few things. So that's really exciting. This is my first year that I'm FFOing finishes just because I've never had any desire to FFO my things. And so I think it really started because I got a sewing machine, and it's been fantastic learning how to sew and make pillows out of a lot of my little things that I've done, things like that. So let me show you my first finish. I also went ahead and FFO this. So this is my finish. I'm so happy on how this turned out. This is Thanksgiving Harvest Fairy by Mirabilia. And this is one of those kits that were produced by I think it's Hoffman instead of Witchelt. And so when I purchased this was a fully kitted kit. So it meant like it came with the chart, the fabric, and the flosses. And the fairy series like these, they use a different material than your typical Mirabilia. So all of these colors are classic colorworks and some Krynic. Although on this one, I don't think there was any Krynic. It was just classic colorworks and some beads. So typically like a Mirabilia, you use DMC, Krynic, possibly a Karen Water Lily, and beads. So this was really great. I stitched this on a 32 count linen from Nicholas Flamel Designs on Etsy, and this is part of that vegetable garden collection that he had. So on a 32 count, I was able to fit this on a fat 8, and so that was like a perfect size. I still have half of this to use for a different project. And then the frame, I framed this myself. This frame actually came from Amazon. I just Googled or I searched like vintage oval frame because that's how I wanted, like how I envisioned this to be finished. So I Googled it, I found it. This is about, I believe, $28 when I picked it up on Amazon. It's an okay frame. I'm sure you can find something else, but I don't really have a lot of place to find frames around me, and so I usually go to Amazon just because it can be delivered to my door. And so I ended up, so this doesn't have any glass, So I actually took out the glass. I broke it because that was the only way that the glass was gonna come off. They actually glued it, which I hated. And so I broke it, threw it away, no cuts luckily. Yeah, and then put this on. I pinned this myself. It's all right. This is my second time framing, and the second time that this is my very first oval frame. I mean, this is like my second time. So, but yeah, it's not too bad. I did have to cut out my mounting board to an oval shape to fit this. And it did took several tries. So originally I was thinking I could get the cardboard inside and use that as an outline. But this particular piece did not have cardboard inside as a cutout. It was actually like paper. And again, it was glued on. So when I took it out, it actually ripped. So I wasn't able to do an outline. So I just did a general outline, and then I kept cutting it as I was pinning it. Pinning wasn't so bad. The only thing is, I know the framing isn't perfect, but for a second try, I don't think it's that bad. I would have loved it to be a bit more centered, but I think for now, like, I think it works out. I can always recut the oval shape and repin this. I used the double-sided sticky tape in the back to close this out, so I can always take it out. I didn't like lace it or anything, so it should still be salvageable if I want to reframe it. But so far, I'm really happy with how it turned out. This has a very significant amount of beads, more than I thought it would. I was also really nervous that I was gonna run out of one of the beads, which is basically the beads in these like vines, because I didn't realize that these were Magnifica beads. And as you know, Magnifica beads are very hard to come by right now. Most of the time they are no longer making it, and the only way you can buy them are through the embellishment packs. So I bought these as a kit. I was really nervous. I ended up finding more of the same color from the other fairies, and I was going to borrow it from Miss Valentine because Miss Valentine doesn't need as many beads as Thanksgiving Fairy. But I actually ended up finishing it with like about 10 beads left in that pack. So that was very close. I was very nervous. I dropped some in my couch, and I literally like I took everything back. Like, I didn't want to chance it. So yeah. But yeah, I'm really happy, and I thought that this came at a perfect moment because it's Mira May. A lot of stitchers are doing Mira Mania this month, and so I really had no plans to participate, but I'm glad I was somehow able to by finishing this piece. So yeah, really happy. Okay, then so that's my big finish. And then I did 2 FFOs on some pillows. So first of all, you saw this probably on the last video. I did Hello Spring. I did turn it into a pillow on the other video, but I didn't stuff it yet. And then this one, I hand sewn the rickrack. So this is hand sewn because I couldn't figure out how to do it in my machine at the time, but I really love how this turned out. Again, this is on a, I believe this is 36 count or 40, one of those two, Vintage Country Mocha. This came as a kit from Farm Girl Dry Goods. Don't look at the edge, I need to trim that. But yeah, it came with everything: the backing fabric, the rickrack, the flosses, the fabric, and the chart. So this is Hello Spring, 'Tis Spring by With Dye Needle and Thread. So really pretty, very happy. I have been displaying a lot of my FFOs in this area this has become my FFO altar. This also includes like my wedding vows and all of that stuff because we haven't fully finished designing the house. Okay, and then my next FFO, it's not completely finished because I'm missing some items, but I finally turned my strawberry car into a pillow. So this is it. So strawberry car, this is from Lila Studio. This is part of that bunny parade set that she has. She has 2 sets, and I ended up joining a sal. I'm totally blanking on the name of the sal, but it was by Sarah Stitchy Reads and Mrs. AZ Family Zoo. They are the ones who are hosting this hashtag. Basically, you stitched on any of these bunnies from that set, and it doesn't have an end date. So I was thinking of doing maybe like 1 or 2 a year. There's about, I believe, 6 or 8 of these. So really cute. I started with the strawberry car, and I stitched this on a fabric that I picked up from one of my trips to Japan. This is just a Zweigart. I believe it's a Lugana. Yeah, it looks like a Lugana. It was a very easy stitch. I actually stitched this whole thing in a day and a half, so it was very fast. And I used my own conversion, so the called for are all DMC, but I used my floss from stash, mainly Victoria Motto. So I loved how this turned out, and I ended up picking up this fabric in the back. I can't remember. I think I picked it up from one of those online stores. I think this is Missouri Quilting Fabric, something like that. But I picked up like a bunny edition because I really wanted it for this series. So this is the coordinating fabric that I picked up for that pillow. And then I used this pink rickrack that I got from Lady.Creates. So I thought it was a very cute combination. I used the Primrose Cottage tutorial on how to finish this, which the reason why there's a felt in here is because the incision is here in the middle. And so I was going to use a felt fabric to close this up and then maybe stitched it. But I don't have a very cute coordinating felt, and so that's why this orange is kind of a placeholder, and I put a bunch of pins in it so that when I get my materials, I can then fully close it. I'm also debating if I want to stuff this with poly pellets, polyfill beads. They're called like pellets. I don't have it. I only have the stuffing, but when I was watching the Primrose tutorial, one of them, Lindsay used the pellets, and so I was thinking I might do the same thing just so it has a little bit more weight. So she does like a combo of the pellets plus the fill-in, so I might do that, but it's currently not sold in stores. It's only sold online at Michael's. You can get it on Amazon, but it's a lot more expensive. But I also don't want to pay for shipping on Amazon, so I'm trying to figure out what else I need to get to hit that minimum shipping. But yeah, anyway, I really love it. I'm so excited to stitch a lot more and turn the rest into pillows. So I'm in my finishing pillow era, so I'm super excited. I'm gonna put that in here for now, but I will move that there later. So yeah, those are my finishes and FOs. And then right before this video, I had some free time this morning. So it's a Tuesday. So Tuesdays are usually days where I work from home, but I started this project over the weekend. I was feeling like I wanted to really like work on some sewing. And so I ended up making this project bag. I was so excited. This is my second project bag. It went a lot better than the first time. The first time actually ended up falling apart after a month because I didn't know how to do a backstitch on a sewing machine at the time, so I didn't backstitch any of my stitches. I also did those stitches so many times because I couldn't figure out how to do the zipper. Anyway, it was a lot, but I decided over the weekend, let me retry it after I did that pillow. Oh, the pillow, this one, the rickrack for this one, I actually sewed it in using a sewing machine. So this isn't a hand sewn like the other one from Spring. So that's what I watched the Primrose tutorial on how to do it. It was really easy. I ended up using an air erasable pen to mark everything, and that definitely helped a lot. The only thing is I'm still a little bit slow, so that air erasable pen started disappearing. And so I had to like retrace it again. But yeah, so when I was done with that, I was like, I'm in the mood to make more project bags. The one thing I want to figure out next time is I really want to figure out how to get these corners a lot better. I have been trying to, I need that thing that pokes it at the end because I trimmed everything like how all the tutorials are showing, but it's just not coming out square. So I think I need to figure out how to trim this better and then also get that poking stick thing. But I absolutely love this fabric. I picked these two up from Joann's last year or in the beginning of the year. Like I think, no, I definitely got it like right after Christmas when they had like their after Christmas sale. But this is the coordinating fabric on the inside. But I love this. I'm thinking of putting one of my new Blackbird designs in here. It's called Basket of Cherries, which I thought would be perfect. So I really love it. I'm gonna continue to make more project bags because practice makes perfect. This is no way in a sellable standard, so I will not be selling these project bags. I probably will never sell these just because these are like from brand new. Like I just need to know, just need to practice. So really happy though with how it turned out. So hopefully this lasts a lot more than a month like my last project bag. I did use a different interface this time, and so this is more of a mid-weight compared to the last one, which was a very lightweight. Okay, so thanks for letting me ramble. All right, so let's talk about the rest of the whips that I did for the last 2 weeks. So one of the whips that I started, so this is Sarah Rinder 1841. I think it's 41. It is in this beautiful project folio by the Beehive Stitcher that I picked up from Stitch West. Yeah, it's 1841. So this is the design. It's a hands across the sea pattern. Sarah Rinder 1841. This is actually a exclusive chart for my LNS, Needle in a Haystack, and so you can only purchase this from my LNS, Needle in a Haystack. So I purchased this. I absolutely love the design, and I also went ahead and I am stitching these on the Avera Soie 100.3 flosses. They look gorgeous. So my LNS also sells this pack, so I went ahead and picked it up. It's been amazing. This is the very first time I've ever stitched an Avera Soie, and I am stitching this on a 46 count fabric called Porcelain from Lakeside Needles, which again I picked up from my LNS. I'm trying to take out some dog glitter because it's springtime and Hibiki is shedding all his winter coat. I think it's this way. Yeah, so this is the duck in the middle. I started in the middle because I wanted to get into the beautiful things, but I will be slowly making my way up to the border so I can go ahead and do those as well. It's been really great. I absolutely really like working on this. I have no issue on the 46 count either, which is great because this is the first time I'm doing 46 count. But yeah, I love all the blues. They have been fantastic. So that's Sarah Rinder. And then I wanted some easy stitching. So it's been a while since I pulled up this project, but I made a really good progress. This is Midnight Watch by Blackbird Designs. This is stitched on a 32 count linen. This again is from Nicholas Flamel. This is the green fabric from the Harry Potter Potions collection. So really enjoyed it. So the last time I ended up working on these vines, and I also finished the house. So what's left is the roof. So yeah, and then I think I can get started on the border and the alphabet. This is such an easy, fun stitch. Let me see if I can show you. What it looks like. So I finished this area, going over here. There are a little bit more on those leaves, but then I can finally get started on that border, the alphabet, and then the cat and the moon. So it's actually pretty easy. But yeah, this is Midnight Watch from Blackbird Designs, and I'm stitching everything from the called for. So this is a classic, I believe there's classic color works in here and gentle art. So this is the color palette. It is beautiful, super fall-like. And these are my Mary Crow floss drops. All right, then let's see. So I did that. That's Midnight Watch. And then on the 13th, I worked on Sail at the Bubbling Cauldron by Praiseworthy Stitches. I started this last year for Stitch West in October. This is a sal that I'm doing with Jordan, the tattooed stitcher. And so during that, the 13th, I ended up filling in this area. So all of these. It is such a fun stitch. So this is the purple fabric from the Harry Potter Potions collection. So I showed you the green from Midnight Watch. Now this is the second half of that collection, purple from Nicholas Flamel. You can find him on Etsy. So I'm really excited. My plan is to finish this before the next Stitch West because I do want to put this up for Halloween. So I might make this like a focus for August and maybe September, depending on how fast I can get this done. But absolutely so cute. I'm excited to continue. Sail at the Bubbling Cauldron. Okay, then the next day was the 14th. So 14 ends with it has the number 4. So I picked up Going to Grandma's, which is a table 4 sal. It's a sal with my table 4 mates from Queen City. When I went to the Mira Stitch Retreat, we are stitching this piece. This is also from Praiseworthy Stitches, but this is a winter design. So Sail at the Bubbling Cauldron is a Halloween one. This is this is a winter theme. So going to grandma's, and so during my stitching time, I filled in the reds. So I love this project. This is on 36 count True Blue by Fox and Rabbit. The only thing is, like I mentioned, this fabric does give me a headache if I don't have a very good light. And I stitched this outside with my other light, and it kind of gave me a little bit of a headache. So yeah, I'll just have to take this one slow, but it will eventually get done. I love Praiseworthy, so really happy to make a little bit of progress, even though it's a slow one, but it still works. Pretty. All right. And then I had a crick on my neck for a few days. So I am currently, the way that I'm stitching right now is I have a Lowry next to my couch, and so that's like, it comes to my side, but I don't know what it is. I just can't figure it out. But no matter how much weight I put on to stabilize that stand, no matter what I do, it wobbles. And then I think the way that I had it set up, I was very much hunched over when I was doing some stitches. So my neck ended up having like a knot for like a few days. So I couldn't really do too much stitching because it was hurting quite a lot. And so I had to take it a little bit easy. So I ended up, here it is. I ended up stitching on Birds of a Feather for a bit because that one I really wanted to work on the border so that I can make progress. This is a beautiful bird bag that I purchased from Jordan during Stitch West. FYI, she's also going to be posting a few project bags soon, so you should check it out. But I ended up working on Birds of a Feather. This is another Blackbird design. This is what the pattern looks like. And I finished the border. So this is where I'm at. So let me actually take it out of the Q-snap. Or not Q-snap. This is a Nerd hoop. Let me just take it out so I can show you where I ended up. So this is my progress. This stitches up so fast and I'm very happy. So this is actually the very first project where I have like a complete border. So I've had projects before, but I still have never connected the border because I'm just working my way through it. But this one I decided to just go ahead and finish the border just so I can see how much fabric is left. So I have quite a bit of fabric left in this one. But yeah, look, I really love it. I got two of the lollipop, like one of the lollipop projects done. This one, I called it a deceased nipple because it looks really funky. But yeah, I love it. This is really fun. So I think I can actually knock this down during the summer because I have a bunch of new starts that I'd like to do in the upcoming months. And I don't really want to have too much ongoing whips because I then get overwhelmed. So I am stitching this on the Vicky Clayton Silk Packs conversion. So they are beautiful, very soft, and I am using my Sweet Autumn Stitch like floss tags and drops. They're so cute. I just took out the stickers from the spools and transferred it over so that I can see. So beautiful. I can't remember what fabric this is. I want to say that this is a collar and cotton fabric. but I'm not 100% sure. I'll need to take a look at my notes because I don't have, oh, actually, no, this is not collar and cotton. This is Vanilla Latte from Be Stitch Me. I just remember seeing the tag somewhere and I saw that it was a Be Stitch Me. So pretty sure this is Vanilla Latte 36 count. I think it's 36. Yeah, it's 36. The holes are quite big. I've been stitching a lot on 40, and so the 36 holes are looking bigger, which is great. So yeah, I think I can knock this down during the summertime though, because this is like about 3 stitching days. That's really fast. So I'm very excited to make a lot of progress. So birds of a feather. Did I mention that was a Stitch West start for spring, and I'm doing that with Jordan. Okay. Then, okay. Garden party. So I finished Thanksgiving Fairy. I had no plans to stitch any more Miras for the month of May after Thanksgiving Fairy. I haven't really been feeling a lot of my Miras, and that's also why I hibernated a lot of them. But yeah, I had no plans to work on any Miras. But then I watched a lot of Mira May videos and I just got FOMO. So I decided, at least for yesterday, that I was going to stitch on a Mira for Mira Monday. Just so I feel like I'm with you guys on stitching a Mira. So I'm trying to figure out where I put that. I have a lot of projects. Okay, so I found it. This is Garden Party. This is what I ended up picking up because I absolutely love it. I love the fabric. This is from Fiberlicious Yummy Fibers. This was a Fabric of the Month Club color last year. This is called April Showers Bring May Flowers, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So this is Garden Party by Mirabilia. This is the 3rd time that I am restarting this project, and 3rd time's the charm. This is it. I will not be restarting this anymore. I am just in love with how the colors are popping, and I'm very excited to get to the lantern part later with the border. Like, I think that this will look amazing. This is on, it's just really beautiful. This is what the pattern looks like. So completely, like, I chose a way different pattern, but I think that it will pop really nicely. I also did a floss toss for the pink side, the other half of the girl, just to make sure that it pops and it looks amazing. I am stitching this with my friend Sarah from Memphis, Sarah E. And so this was going to depict our friendship. So this is actually going to be me, the girl in the blue, and then the pink one will be Sarah. So for this girl in the white blue dress, my plan is to actually do a skin conversion using a skin conversion from Bella Filipina, because they do skin conversion. So I will be changing the skin conversion to that one so that it matches me. And then, yeah, it would look really good. So I'm really excited. I hope to get this done by summer of next year because it's just so beautiful, and I really just want to get this done so that I can look at it in all of its glory. It has tons of flosses, so I decided to put them all in floss drops. So this is from Adam Hart's. This is half of the floss charts, but I just want to show you how beautiful the colors are in this project. And then this is the second half. It's quite a lot of colors, but it's going to look glorious. And then on top of that, we also have a few water lilies. So water lilies, and beading is gonna be fun. It's gonna be quite a lot of beads. So this project is gonna take me a while, which I already knew. So I'm just excited to continue to make progress and finally be able to choose the perfect fabric for it. So really excited to see more progress. Okay, and then the very last one, this is my new start. So I've had this project kitted up for a while now. I've had this kitted up since October of last year when I went to Stitch West, and I purchased the pattern and the flosses for it. So I was just missing the fabric, and the project that I ended up starting over the weekend is Spring Moon by Plum Street Samplers. So I know last time in my video I said I wasn't gonna start this until I finish one of my Plum Street samplers, because I already have two. I have Winter Moon and Goody Grimwood. So I actually ended up hibernating Winter Moon because I'm just not into the fabric that was sent to us using the kit. Is called Saltbush by Fox and Rabbit. So I'm gonna be restarting that at the end of the year, probably like around December, and then I will switch out the fabric, so probably something warmer. And so that left me with an opening for Plum Street, and I love Plum Street. It's one of my favorite designs, and I just couldn't resist Spring Moon. And I also told you guys last time that I picked up a fabric from my LNS. The fabric was called Sapphire, but unfortunately when I did the floss toss, the fabric was a little bit too dark. Even on the other colors, the greens and the browns, they were all coming out looking the same color because the fabric was just too dark. So I ended up going to my LNS, but it was the right thing to do because I ended up finding the perfect fabric for it. So this is my start of Spring Moon. This is so beautiful. This is the correct color. I just want to make sure this was like properly showing up on camera. But this is on a 40 count Sea Storm by Lakeside Linens that I picked up from my LNS. I did the measurements through that yarn tree calculator, and it fits a fat 8, which is perfect because when I went to my LNS, they only had a fat 8 on the 36 count and the 40. And I wanted a little bit more margin, and so I went with the 40 count. So this is my progress so far. It's gorgeous. I'm so excited. I am also stitching this with Rika from House of Stitch and Stash. She also had some progress on it, and then I asked her if she wants to just sew this together so that we can keep each other accountable, because we love doing new starts. So yeah, really excited. I absolutely love this. This is about 1.5 stitching days, so this stitched up really fast. This entire thing is fill-in, and so I think like on days that I go on like Zoom calls with people, that's when I will fill this in, because it's going to be very easy. This is just black coffee from Classic Colorworks, but I'm really excited with how this project is going to turn up. The blues are gonna look amazing. There's just tons of like great colors that's gonna show up, and I'm very excited to put this on that fabric. It's gonna look so good. So yeah, I absolutely love this so much. So you're gonna definitely see a lot more progress on Spring Moon. It's amazing. Also, because I'm stitching this with Rika, this is part of my haul, but I wanted to just showcase. But I managed to score a Rika folio bag. This is my very first one. I've always wanted to own one of her project bags, and when I saw this, when she put this up for sale on Instagram, I quickly went ahead and grabbed it. So it is very well made, I have to say. It is very well made, so it just feels luxurious. So really happy to be able to score one. So that is actually it for all my whips. Let me go through my haul and then we can talk about plans. So I have some very good haul because I love all my hauls and I love hauls. Okay, so this one, I think I actually got this during like the last month. I just forgot to show it, but I wanted to share these two retreat mats that I picked up. I picked these up from an Etsy store called Stitch in Peace, and I absolutely love it. The reason why I got this is Amy X Stitching and Adventures received one for her birthday, and I really liked how the retreat mat looked because it's printed at the top, and the retreat mat that I have is currently just all white in here and only the back is printed. And so I wanted to get one that is printed at the top. And her org chart, like this one, it also sticks in here. So I thought that was genius. See? Whereas mine didn't. And so I basically went through the Etsy shop where the gift came from and found two. So I ended up getting two. So this is the first one. It is so pretty, very spring. And then this one, I purchased it because it matches with my Birds of a Feather project bag that I got from Jordan. So I ended up picking this up to match. It looks amazing. So I'm very excited to bring these to my retreats. I have 2 more retreats this year for 2024. I am going to Acorns and Thread in September for the Teresa Kogut Beth Twist Heartstring Samplery retreat. And then October, I will be back for Stitch West. So I know last time I've mentioned I wasn't sure if I was still gonna go, but I decided I'm just gonna go because I had so much fun on the last one that why not? So really excited. If you're going to one of the 2 or maybe both, let me know, and I would love to definitely, you know, meet up and at least say hi. So really exciting for those and be able to bring these. And then, so I was looking through, I know that I showed you a traveling case that I made. The thing with that is it is very compact. Like, it's a little too travel friendly that I can't really fit a lot of the things that I wanted. And so I ended up splurging and getting some Winterberry cases. So these are the Winterberry cases. Sorry, it's like this. These are amazing. I got these from Hobby House Needleworks. They are well worth the price. Okay, so first of all, this is going to be my travel stitching case. Let me show you what the inside looks like. Okay, so I picked this one up. I picked up the blue one. And on the inside, are you guys ready? This is what the inside looks like. Look at the lining. It is gorgeous. And I was testing out what I can fill it in. So right now I have my Kohana scissors and snips. So this is what it looks like. It has, like, you know, an area over here. And actually in here, you see where the ribbon is, you can actually pop that open. So pop that open like this, and you have another layer. So I will be filling this in, and this will be my travel stitching case for my retreats. So that is my plan for that. I also pre-ordered the mystery box, the mystery holiday box from Hands Across the Sea, which comes with a Hands Across the Sea chart, but it also comes with this, and it's going to be a holiday tartan like design. So it's gonna be like really gorgeous. I'm very excited to see what size we get. So there's that. And then, okay, this is an accidental purchase because I thought that I was purchasing the smaller one, but I realized that the large is the large. So I thought that the other one that I showed you, that's like the small. So I thought that was like the small and this is the large. No, this is the large, but there's actually a size in between. But I absolutely love this. I have been using this every day. This has become my case for at home. So first of all, this is the spring line. It's gorgeous. And when you open it up, the lining for this one is this gorgeous pink lining. It's just amazing. I absolutely love it. My case is a little bit cuckoo because I was stitching Spring Moon the other day, but I wanted to show you how I'm using this for my house. So in here, I have that floss one on the side, and then at the top are the ones that I use the most. So that you can see how spacious it is. So first of all, I have this tin that I got from Saju, and this is basically what I use for my orts. I've been trying to be good so that I don't put it at the edge of my couch. And then I have some magnets, like needle minders in here. And then on top of that, I have 2 scissors. I have my Saju, and this one is from Amazon called Beadative Scissors. And I really like it because it is super duper sharp and it's curved at the top. So I use that. I still have the bee from Primrose that they gave us during Stitch West. I also have this beautiful tomato from Saju. This is actually a birthday gift from Sarah, Memphis Sarah E. So, and I tacked on some of my counting pins from Kohanas. So that's my top layer. I also have these 2 flosses. This needs to go back inside my Spring Moon bag. I have some snips, my Frogger that I got from Stitch West from Kim, and I have 3 sets of needles at the top because I can never find any of my needles. So these are all bohin. So this is a size 24 for when I'm doing, you know, like 28 count. I rarely do, but I still have one just in case. I also have a size 26, which is what I use for 32 count. And then I have this bulk 25 pack size 28 needles. My LNS actually sells these in bulk, 25 pieces for $6.25. So I always have one handy. That's for my 36, 40, and 46 count fabrics. So yeah, that's the top. And then similar to the other case, you can also lift it. And then look how deep, look how deep this is. So this contains the rest of the things. So really these are like all my stitching needs. So I have lotion because my hands get dry. I have a bit more counting pins. This is my needle polisher from Kohana, a measuring tape. I also have a bunch of these that I store underneath. They're just to hold up fabric. I have another one of these Saju kits, and right now it's storing my Nemo thread, which is what I use to do my beading. And then I also have the rest of my tulip needles. I have a size 24 and a size 25. So I just store these just in case. But yeah, it's very, very deep. And so I absolutely love using this. It does take quite a bit of space, but you know, if you have your own area, I think you can just plop it on, and it's really handy, very sturdy. You can carry this. So I've been carrying this all over the house. So yeah, that was that's my purchase from Hobby House Needleworks. It came so fast. It came within a week. And then I showed you my birthday gift from Sarah. Just wanted to show you the rest. I have such a hard time. Okay, so she's so sweet. So I got this really cute needles. These are more like sewing needles, so that's really pretty. I got Krynic, which I actually think I might use for when we do garden party. And then she got me this, which is a pastel woad box. So it's really pretty. You open it and it comes with this box. And then it comes with thread, which is really pretty, and a piece of linen. And then there is a pattern in here that you can stitch, and then you can basically decorate the top. So I'm very excited to do that as a mini project. So thank you so much, Sarah. I really appreciate it. It's such a thoughtful gift. I love receiving gifts. It's so nice. Okay, so yeah, that was it. And then I just want to quickly show you that I ended up joining some floss clubs. So the very first floss club that I joined is here, and so I finally found a floss club that does gentle art. So I've tried to search and I couldn't find one. I keep finding ones for like week dye work or classic color work. So I finally found a floss club. So this is from Fireside. I want to say Fireside Needles, something like that. It's Fireside, but basically they send you 11 skeins of Gentle Art Club per month. So mine was about $24.50 for 11 skeins plus like 5 something for shipping. So I ended up being like about $30, but I thought that was really great for 11 skeins of Gentle Arts Club. This is a year-long subscription, so the only thing is like they did tell you like give them a few weeks if you need to cancel. So I absolutely love it. They're not doing alphabetical order like most floss clubs that I've seen, and so when they sent me this pack, I was really happy because these are gorgeous fall colors. So quickly, we have tarnished gold, we have gold leaf, we have summer meadow, and maple syrup, corn husk, Grecian gold, cinnamon, Country Redwood, Copper, Pumpkin Patch, and Brandy. So these are colors I will definitely be using. And yeah, I am just in awe that I finally found a Floss club that has this. So yeah, super duper excited. And then my last bit of haul, I do need to run to my meeting in the next minute, so I'm gonna be very fast, but I picked up a Bonanza sale from Stacy of Thread the Needle Stitchery. She's moving to Tennessee, and so she's having a moving sale, and with that, her website was 40% off. So I ended up picking up a bunch more flosses because you can never have enough floss, but this is actually for some of these that I need to kit up. But wanted to quickly show you some patterns that I picked up. But I picked up Nelson from Plum Street, all in a row. And then I picked up a few Blackbirds. So I picked up Midnight Ride and Moments of Glad Grace and Thy Love More Strong. So I'm super excited to have gotten everything for 40% off. That was really amazing. Thank you so much, Stacy, for having an amazing sale. I hope I was able to help you, you know, clean out your stash. Okay, sorry. So one more. Okay. So I told you guys I went to my LNS over the weekend so I can grab the patterns, but I also wanted to show you these two Blackbird charts that I picked up that I will be starting this year. So this is The Winter is Past. I love this so much. And then I picked up this book called Home for the Holidays, and I specifically picked these up for 2 patterns. So I would love to stitch Christmas Garden. It's beautiful. And then the other thing that I wanted to stitch that I have been eyeing for a very long time, if I can figure out where this is, but it is that bird, a cardinal, called Tis the Season. Of course I'm trying to look for it and it's not showing up where it is. But this is what that pattern looks like. I love it so much. I'm going to be starting those this year. All right, I gotta go because I am now 5 minutes late to my meeting and I'm seeing people pinging me on where I am. So thank you all so much for watching. Really appreciate it. I hope to see you all soon. If you're the winner of my giveaway, please send me an email and I'd love to get that over to you. Thank you all so much for watching and I hope to see you all soon. Bye.